Hello class, so we are now on our topic for the radio message form. This is our topic for today's video. So to start, so what is this? What is this radio form message? So it is used when preparing the radiographic messages that is intended for transmission throughout the Philippine National Police. Okay. It is patterned after the form used in the AFP or the Armed Forces of the Philippines that subscribes to the procedures based on the AFP RG 421-14 dated November 26, 1968. So ito yung old pa na form, no? Hanggang ngayon gamit pa din siya. Okay? So in the next slides, makikita niyo kung paano ano ang itsura niyan. Okay? Sige. So proceed tayo. So we have important terms to consider. So first is the message. So what is a message? A message is any idea expressed in plain languages, prepared in a form suitable for transmission by any means of communication. Message, in short, it is a communication in writing or in speech or by signals. Okay? There are three types of messages. First is the single, second is book, and third is multiple. So what is the single? Single is a message which has only one addressee. Isa lang ang pupuntahan ng iyong message. Second is the book, a message which has two or more addressees. Ibig sabihin, two or more ang pupuntahan ng message mo na yan. And is of such nature that originator considers that no addressee needs to be informed of the identity of other addresses. So, hindi na ini-inform, halimbawa madami ang pupuntahan. So, like halimbawa, memo. So, di ba madami ang makabasa ng memo? All the members of the PNP lower subordinates. Okay? So, hindi na nila kailangan ma-inform na ang message na ito is galing muna kay ganito na police officer, and then police officer ganito, police officer na ganyan. So, sa book, hindi na kailangan ilagay si, hindi na kailangan ilagay si addressee kung isa-isahin. Hindi na ilagay na isa-isahin. Okay? Each addressee may be either action or information. Okay? 'Di ba meron tayong okay, later on na lang natin i-discuss yung action and information. The main advantage of a book message is the economy in the use of communication facilities and reduction of commercial cost due to elimination of unnecessary data. Okay? Merong economy. Kumbaga, makakatipid. Okay? Kasi merong reduction of the commercial cost. Ano ba yan siya? Kasi 'di ba, once na mag-type ka, halimbawa address mo is 2, tapos ilan sila na address mo? Halimbawa 20 people. Ilagay mo yan isa-isa yung names nila. Juan de la Cruz, Juan Maria, mga gano'n, mga pangalan. Pedro, Juan. Ilagay mo doon. So, madami yan. About 20 people. So, makover niya almost the whole page of your paper or your bond paper. So, mas makasave ka kung hindi mo na ilagay si addressee na madami. Na lang siya, i-general na lang sila. So, para pwede lang siya na one line ang addressee, hindi na mahaba. Okay? Kaya, yun yung ating tinatawag na book. Last type of the message is the multiple. Anong kaibahan ni multiple? A message which has two or more addressees and is of such nature that the originator considers that each addressee must be aware of all the addresses to whom the message was addressed. Dito naman sa multiple, okay, ang kaibahan nila ganito. So, ang multiple, lahat ilalagay doon kung sino yung addressee. So kung sa example ko kanina 20 persons, so 20 persons ang ilalagay sa addressee. Yun yung multiple message, okay? A multiple address message will not be used when a book message will suffice. Okay? Hindi natin kailangan si multiple address message kung pwede naman si book na i-general na lang yung address. Okay? Saka lang natin gagamitin si multiple kung kailangan, if necessary, na kailangan na ilagay si addressee, na lahat ng addressee kailangan ilagay doon. Okay? So, naintindihan. Okay, next topic. We have here the originator. Sino si originator? From the word originator, origin. So, doon nagsimula, origin, the start. Okay? So, it is the authority in whose message is sent. Yung may authority kung sino ang nag-send ng message, siya si originator. Or, he is the police office and or unit in whose name a message is sent. The police office, halimbawa, Tacorong City Police Station, so, sila ang originator. Okay? Or pwedeng whose name a message is sent. So, sino ang chief of police ng Tacorong City? So, yun yung originator. Nilagay doon kung siya ang may authority. Okay? Another is originator is the police office and or unit under the direct control of the authority approving the message for transmission. Ito yung sabi ko na si Chief of Police. Siya yung may direct control of the authority approving the message. Siya yung nag-approve. Iba yung gumawa kasi later on meron pa dyan na iba yung gumawa si drafter. Okay? Si drafter ang gumawa and then assign sa kay originator, siya ang nag-check. Kasi siya yung may pangalan doon na sa kanya yung galing ang message na yun. So, ganon siya. Naintindihan. So, kung may tanong kayo, feel free to ask me. Okay? Okay? So, the originator has responsibilities. So, 7 yung nakalist dito sa ating module na responsibilities of originator. So, first, let us discuss. A, to determine if a message is necessary. So, titignan natin whether a message is absolutely needed. Required ba siya? Compulsory? Essential? Kailangan na kailangan? So, siya ang mag-determine if the message is a necessary. So, it is her or his responsibility to determine. Okay? B, to determine the addresses and the type of message. Okay? It is the responsibility of the originator to determine the one to whom something is addressed. Okay? Or whom the message will be sent. Kung kanino papunta. So it is his or her responsibility. And also, he or she has to know what type of message is to be sent, being sent, or have been sent. Okay? Naintindihan? So tatlo yung ginamit ko doon. To be sent, future. Dapat alam niya kung ano yung i-message doon. Being sent. Alam niya kung anong message ang gisend. Ang nasend. Yung papunta na message. Okay? Dapat alam niya. And then third is have been sent. Ano ba yung message na napunta na doon na na-forward na sa kanila? Na-forward na sa addressee. So, dapat ganon. He or she has the responsibility to determine it. Okay? C na tayo. To use the message form prescribed by the police organization. So, ano ba yung prescribed na form ng police organization pagdating dito sa ating message? So, madami tayong prescribed, diba? Dapat sundin yung format. Binigay ko yung mga format sa inyo. May mga activity kayo na hindi nyo sinusunod. So, halimbawa ako si originator. So, kayo ang mga police officers na gumagawa ng report and message. So, i-check ko yon kasi ako ang originator na dapat ganito, sundin nyo yung format ng prescribed ng organization natin. Okay? Ganun siya. He or she, the originator, will be the one who will check if the message follows the form prescribed by the organization. And if it does not follow, pag hindi nyo sinunod, pag hindi niya sunod, then he or she will return it to the drafter to be patterned to the prescribed form. Na dapat, okay, i-return, isauli, ipa-check, okay, na dapat nakasunod sa format na binigay sa, prescribed by the organization. Okay? Letter D, to draft the text in accordance with the prescribed manner and procedure. Okay? In making the radio message, okay, the procedure should be followed. Kasi kung hindi, it is the originator's obligation to check that the text should be in accordance with the standard operating procedures or the SOP. Okay? Dapat nakasunod yan doon. Letter E, to determine precedence. Ito, precedence, meaning that the originator has to know the priority of importance of the message. Gaano ba ka-importante? Okay? Number 1, yung ating letter A, the message is necessary. Pero dito sa letter E, to determine the precedence. Okay? Priority ba siya? Yun yung tanong. Priority ba siya? Priority of the importance of the message. Okay? Kasi meron tayong classified and unclassified na message. Okay? 'Di ba? Meron? Whether it is classified or unclassified. Pag classified, 'di ba, meron tayo yung sa mga okay, kuha na tayo, letter F. Okay, to determine the security classification, yung classification, classified or unclassified. So, i-determine ang security classification. Ano yan siya? The originator, if the originator already know the precedence, then it is his obligation to determine the classification whether this belongs to the top secret, confidential, or restricted. Diba yun yung ating apat na security classification of a document? So, meron tayong top secret, yun yung nasa taas, pinaka, essential, priority, yun siya na dapat walang makaalam na iba, 'di ba? Merong mga ganon. So top secret, confidential, or restricted. Paano pag hindi na belong doon sa apat? If it does not fall between the 4 classification, then it will have the classification of unclosed. Ano yung unclosed? UNCLOS. Capitalized na UNCLOS. Unclosed. It is the classification of the unclassified. Kung hindi na belong doon sa top secret, confidential, or restricted, so unclassified siya, yun ating unclosed. Okay? G, last responsibility, okay, to ensure that the message is signed by the releasing officer. The name, the title, the signature of the releasing officer should be present. So, dapat titignan ni originator doon kung present ba yung name, title, and signature ni releasing officer. Iba din si releasing officer, okay? Iba si originator, iba si drafter, iba si releasing officer. Okay? So, unahin natin si drafter. Okay? So, next slide. Si drafter, okay? A drafter is a person who actually composes a message for release by the originator and the releasing officer. Si drafter ang nag-compose. Siya ang gumagawa ng message. Siya ang tagagawa. Okay? Naintindihan? Okay. The releasing officer. Iba din si releasing officer, di ba? So, a releasing officer is a person who may authorize the transmission of a message or for and in the name of the originator. Sorry. So, si releasing officer, Siya ang may authority to the transmission of the message for and in the name of the originator. For and in. Ano ibig sabihin yan? So, kung wala, in the absence of the originator, siya ang pwedeng mag-release o mag-transmit ng message. Or kung kahit andyan si originator, may perma si originator, andyan si originator, kay present siya, siya ang may authority to release the message. Naintindihan niyo? Siya ang, ano yan siyang tawag dyan? Kumbaga sa kanya lahat dadaan. Si drafter siya ang gumagawa, ipa-check kay originator kung pwede na ba siya i-transmit, and then si releasing officer siya ang mag-transmit. Okay? Sige. Next is text. The text is the part of a message which contains the idea that the originator desires to communicate. It may also contain such internal instructions that are necessary to obtain special handling. The text daw, yun yung nasa loob ng message mo. Okay? The part of the message which contains the idea. Yun yung laman ng message mo. Okay? So, another is text. It may also contain such internal instructions that are necessary to obtain special handling. So, ang text, di ba, is nasa loob, nasa laman, idea ng iyong message. So, it may contain internal instructions. Ano yung internal instruction? Command. Okay? That are necessary to obtain special handling. Yun siya. Another is filling out the message or filling out the message form. Ano ang ilalagay natin sa form na radio message form? So, here is the sample of the radio message form. As you can see, so dapat siya no, pero ko kasi gifit ko siya sa presentation natin. So, pero dapat siya nasa bond paper, long bond paper. Okay? So, i-zoom in na lang natin. So, we have here the upper part of the radio form. So, ang nakalagay sa taas is instruction, original fills up boxes instead double line only. So, ibig sabihin, mag-fill up ka sa double line lang, sa gitna, sa space na may double line. Okay? Hindi pwedeng sa linya or above sa linya, dapat nasa gitna, sa space. Okay? And then, meron tayong for comms and signal use, yung line 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? For communications, electronic service or signal use, routing indicator for operators use. For operators use only lang siya. The message form has spaces provided for it. Okay, kaya malaki yung space na nakalagay dyan. It is for the use of CES or the signal personnel only. No entries are to be made in these spaces at the time the message is prepared by the drafter or the originator. Hindi daw lalagyan ng entries dyan hanggang, kasi kung naga-prepare pa, okay? When blank sheets are used, kung gagamitin man, okay, mag-iwan ng adequate space na masulatan ng operator. Okay? So, and also we have the security classification. So we already discussed that, the top secret, confidential, and restricted. So, and then meron tayong precedence action and precedence info. So, action ba siya or info? For info or for action? So, in the precedence action, the precedence assigned to all action addresses will be entered in this block. Okay? Ibig sabihin daw, pag action ang gagawin. Or kailangan ba, or kwan lang ba siya, for info lang ba siya na message? O yun yung precedence info. So, the precedence assigned to all information addresses will be entered in this block. And then we have the time date group. Time ang nauna dyan. It is the date time group. Okay? The date time group is placed at the date time group block. Yan yung andyan sa bilog. Okay? It consists of 6 digits and a zone designation. 6 digits. Okay? The first pair of the digit denotes the date. Dapat. Mali yung ating example. Okay? The first pair of the digit denotes the date. Dapat yung unang dalawa is the date. The second pair is the hour and the third the minutes. Bakit ganyan? Baliktad. When using the abbreviated procedure, the digit denoting the date may be omitted. It is then called a time group. A letter date time group designates the time zone. Unless otherwise specified, the local time of the geographical area will be used, in which case there will be either no letter after the date time group, or the police executive or the head of office or the head of police unit will designate the zone designation letter corresponding to the local time. For Greenwich Mean Time, okay, the zone designation letter Z is to be used when required. Okay, another is these message instructions. Normally reserved for the communication center used by the originator to indicate the desired method of delivery of a message. Example, pag radyo o landline or visual or by mail or by hand or convey any other appropriate instructions. Okay? Meron din tayong from. From, in this block, the designation of the originator is entered. Police abbreviation should not be used if addresses outside the police service are included. Another yun siya. Ang ilalagay mo dyan is yung designation of the originator. Saan ba siya? So, andyan sa example natin, CD in CPO. So, ang ibig sabihin yan, City Director of Naga City Police Office. Yun siya. And then, meron din tayong, or pwede natin ilagay dyan, to and attention or info, address. It is addresses may be designated as either action or information. Again, police abbreviation should not be used if addresses outside police service is included. Pag outside sa police, yun siya, service, yung message na ginawa mo dito sa radio message, outside the police station, so, outside the police service. So, hindi mo lalagyan ng abbreviation. Ang ilalagay mo yung full na address. Okay? Kung halimbawa, yan, CDNCPO. So, ibig sabihin yan, City Director, ilagay talaga si City Director, Naga City Police Office. Ganun siya. And then, meron tayong attention. Ayan. Pag attention, di ba? To and attention or info. Di ba, last natin na topic, ano yun yung sa... meron tayong for the attention of the individual and for the attention of a head of office. Di ba, meron tayong ganon? So, dito, pwede mo, halimbawa, gusto mo, ang tao, isa lang, ang tao or the person na nanggaling, halimbawa, si City Director Juan de la Cruz. So, ilalagay siya, kung siya yung originator, pwedeng siya ang ilagay dyan. Okay? Then, meron tayong site number, NCPO-130105. This is to be filled up by the originator with the office or unit or originator site number of the message. So, dito, ang site number niya is 130105. Ano yan siya? The date. Yan, date dyan. Diba? 13. Kasi ang date natin is January 13, January 5, 2013. So, inuna niya yung 130105. So, yun yung kanyang site number. Every message has different site number. Okay? Iba-iba ang site number ng iba't ibang message. Kada isang message, iba ang site number. Okay? Okay, to clarify lang i-clarify natin yung ating sa from. Kasi pwedeng PNP address or civilian letter yung gagawin mo dito. So, if PNP address, okay, meron tayong susundin na 4. Okay, letter A, the title and location of unit designation of the signing authority will be indicated. The title and location of unit designation. Ibig sabihin, ayan, yan yung example ng title and location. CDNCPO, City Director, Naga City Police Office. Yan siya. And then, second, letter B, zip codes of post office numbers or another coded distribution list will not be used as originator's address as part of an address. Hindi ilalagay dyan ang zip code or number ng post office. Okay? C. Messages to a police addressee will be addressed to the chief of an institution or head of the agency. I-address lang, basta police address, ang i-address mo is to the chief. Okay, the head of the office, head of the agency. Authorized abbreviations may be used. All messages of personnel serving or on duty within an agency will contain internal instructions for delivery purposes. Pwede mag-abbreviations, authorized on abbreviations only. Yung mga approved lang na abbreviations ang ilalagay dyan. Okay? And then, lalagyan mo din siya, pwede siya ng internal instructions for delivery purposes. Letter D, geographical location of an institution or agency will be included. Messages addressed to an individual located at the business or home address will include the street address, the full name of the city or town, and the abbreviated name of the province. Okay? Geographical location. Kaya nga meron dyan NCPO. Diba? Naga City Police Office. Yan yung ating geographical location. Okay? Messages addressed to an individual. Address to an individual. Paano pag i-address siya sa individual? Okay? Dapat ilagay mo the full address. And then, ang abbreviated lang is the province. Okay? So, halimbawa, ang address is dito sa Smith. So, National Highway Barangay Buenaflor, Poblacion, Tacurong City, SK. Ganun lang. SK, short for Sultan Kudarat. Pag purely civilian letter, okay, dalawa lang. Letter A, the originator's designation will consist of the full title of the chief or head in those messages addressed to another line agency in the government. Ano daw yan? Abbreviated titles will not be used, rather it must be spelled out. So, hindi natin i-abbreviate yung message natin dyan to whom we are sending the message. Ilalagay natin dyan full title of the chief or head. Halimbawa, the PNP, okay, sige, sa PNP example, si PNP, okay, the Tacorong City Police Station nag-send ng information dito sa Smith, okay, sa SMIT Incorporated. Nag-send siya dito. Ano ang ilalagay? Sino ang head ng SMIT? So, ilalagay doon the full, okay, title. President Federico S. Senieres Jr. Okay, ilalagay doon. Yun yung full title of the head. Okay? Second, letter B, when a message is for another line agency addressee or is to be delivered by a commercial carrier, handling instructions will be included in the address portion of the message form. Names of cities or municipalities will be spelled out in full. Name of provinces may be abbreviated. Okay? So, ayan. So, pag civilian, okay, sa ibang address isi-send or ibibigay mo from commercial carrier, halimbawa LBC, JNT, GRS, ano pa yung mga carrier natin. So, dapat doon sa portion ng address sa message form, okay, hindi mo pwedeng i-abbreviate yung cities or municipalities. Dapat i-spelled out. Pwede ang province. Yung example ko kanina, so ilalagay mo talaga National Highway Barangay Buenaflor, Tacorong Poblacion, Tacorong City, SK. SK shortcut for Sultan Kudarat. So yun sa purely civilian letter. So proceed tayo sa another slide. So this is the message, the body of the message. Okay, so notice that it is in black style. Black style, so lahat naka-straight. Walang indentation, walang paragraph, walang numbering. Okay, so here we have the date. Okay, paano ba yan? OOA 0900 hours. Okay, yan yung ating OOA is for on or about. On or about, ano yung 900 hours? 9 o'clock. Diba? Kasi 24 hours ang ginagamit natin, military time. So, on or about 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., okay, on January 5, 2012. Yan yung ibig sabihin yan. 05, nauna si day, bago si month, and then year. So, yun yung paglagay ng ating date and time. Okay? CMA. Okay? CMA is for comma. Okay? Notice na may mga comma tayo dyan. CMA. Okay? Diba, radyo? Ito kasi, kaya hindi ka maglagay dyan ng, ng comma na as in literal na comma, but you should put the CMA. Also for period, PD ang ilalagay. Okay? Notice also the name of the victim or the suspects. Ano ang una dapat mailagay dyan? The victim 1, okay? Victim. Kung dalawa yung victim mo, the victim, hindi, tama. 1 una, and then the 2, the second victim, di ba? Victim 1, Jose de la Cruz E. Cruz. So, ibig sabihin, isang tao, isang person, isang victim na si Jose de la Cruz E. Cruz. So, tinuro ko na yan sa inyo. Si Jose, yun yung kanyang given name. De la Cruz is the surname. Okay? E. Cruz is the ano yan siya? The middle name. And then, CMA, 30 years old. Nauna ang edad, and then ang civil status, which is married, and then sunod is yung occupation. So, dito, example natin, si Jose de la Cruz, walang trabaho, so nilagay natin jobless. And then, saka mo ilalagay ang residence. And a resident of number 34, Barangay Lerma, CMA Naga City. Okay? Yan siya. So, also notice, ano ito? Open parent, DOA, closed parent. Ibig sabihin, yung DOA, okay, in an open and closed parenthesis. Ano ibig sabihin ng DOA? DOA stands for dead on arrival. Okay? So here, normally the message text should be prepared in block. Diba? Sabi ko kanina, it should be prepared in block to save transmission and circuit time required for. Kasi mas makasave siya ng time kasi hindi ka na mag-paragraphing. So, makasave siya ng time and then makasave pa siya ng space sa ating transmission form. Okay? So, pero pwede mo siyang, okay, pwede siyang hindi gawing block if gusto mo na modified, okay? So, if paragraphing is specifically required or gusto mo siya or decide mo lang siya, modified letter format should be used. So, ano itong modified letter format? Okay? So, example natin. Okay, ito. Letter A. So, paano ba siya mag-modified ng paragraph? Letter format. Okay. Letter A. Paragraph shall be numbered with Arabic numerals in sequence followed by a period. So, ano daw yan siya? So, ganito yon sa picture. Tingnan nyo, my 1, my 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yan yung Arabic numerals in sequence. Okay? 1, 2, and 3. Naka-period bago ka mag-umpisa ng iyong sentence. And then, if it is followed, meron pang yung ating, halimbawa sa 1, number 1 paragraph natin, meron pang paragraph na nakapaloob dyan. Ano ang gagawin mo? You should, ang tawag doon is sub-paragraph. Okay? A letter, okay, alphabetically in sequence followed by a period. So, kung meron pa napaloob dyan na isa pang paragraph, sub-paragraph na ang tawag natin doon. So, alphabet ang ilalagay. A, small letter A, B, C, D. Okay? Sub-paragraph. Ibig sabihin, under the first paragraph, may paragraph siya, and then sa paragraph na yun, meron pa siyang paragraph. So, yun yung ating sub-paragraph. Ibig sabihin, pangatlo na siya na paragraph. It shall be numbered with Arabic numerals in parentheses. Ibig sabihin, yung 1, ikwan mo na siya, lagyan mo siya ng open and close parentheses. Pag meron pa talaga dun sa loob. Okay? Pang-apat na siya na paragraph doon sa loob, paloob. Okay? Tinatawag natin siya na sub-paragraph. Ano ang ilalagay mo doon? It shall be lettered in parentheses. So, ibig sabihin yung letter A, B, C, D, ilalagay mo na siya sa parentheses. Okay? Open and close parentheses. Okay? Letter B, paragraph designations are to be transmitted as those which are written and not spelled out. Ibig sabihin, yung paragraph destinations, okay? dapat ano siya, i-written, hindi, yung mga hindi naka-spelled out. Okay? C, when message consists of only one paragraph, pag one paragraph lang, hindi ka na maglagay ng number. Huwag mo nalagyan ng number. This paragraph shall not be numbered because it is only one paragraph. Okay, mag-paragraph, mag-number ka lang pag may susunod pa na paragraph. Mag-number ka lang pag may susunod na paragraph. Okay, tama. Here, we have the lower part. Okay? Zoom in natin sa lower part. Ito na yung zoom in niya sa lower part. So, drafters. Meron tayong drafter's name and title and phone number or telephone number. It is the data identifying the drafter. Okay? Dito, ang drafter natin is si SPO1 Melvin D. De La Custa. So, yun yung nakalagay doon. Clerk Investigation Section. Clerk Invest Section ang nakalagay. Then, his, lalaki si Melvin. So, his, yung telephone number nilagay doon or the mobile number nilagay doon sa may box ng telephone number. Okay? And then, we have the releasing officer's name. Okay? Releaser's name and title. So, the releasing the data identifying the individual authorities to release the message is to be entered in this block. So, sino ang releaser natin dyan? Si Police Senior Inspector Ernesto G. Castillo, the Assistant Chief Investigation Section. Siya yung ating releaser. Okay? His name and title is nakalagay dyan. The title is, ano yun siya? Ang title is Police Senior Inspector. And then his designation is Assistant Chief Investigation Section. Yung rank muna bago si full name. Okay? And then signature doon sa kabila. Okay? Signature doon. Next is page number and number of pages. So, this block will be filled according to the number of messages from pages used to complete the message. So, ito is one page lang yung example natin. So, kung meron pang, halimbawa, na puno mo na yung sa message na block, so may another page pa na doon ka naglagay ng iyong, ano yun siya, continuation of the body of the letter or the message itself. So, lalagay mo dyan sa number of pages, merong second page. So, pages is 2. Okay? 3 kung patatlo, so on and so forth. Okay? So, ganun siya. So, security classification. We have here the security classification. So, meron tayong, ano yan? Yung top secret, secret, confidential, or restricted. And then, kung hindi siya na-belong doon, wala siyang security classification, it will be marked unclassified yung unclass. Ay, sorry. So, unclass. A pala siya. U-N-C-L-A-S. Unclass. Okay? So, unclassified yon sa security class. Responsibility. Sino ang may responsibility ng security classification? Sino ang magsabi na ang classification niya is ganito, is ganyan? Top secret ba siya? Secret? Okay? Si originator. Diba? Kanina, responsibility. One of the responsibility of the originator is to determine the classification of the message. Okay? We also have here the date and time. So, meron na tayong date and time doon sa loob ng message. For the incident itself, meron din tayo dito sa baba. Okay? And then, reference message. If the message refers to another message, appropriate identifying data of the reference message will be inserted in the block. Okay? Pag may reference tayo, halimbawa itong message na ito is, halimbawa ito is spot report, and then meron pa tayong progress report na gagawin. So, merong reference message. Ang reference, mag-refer tayo dito sa spot report. Okay? Classified, if the reference message is classified, the yes block will be marked, and if unclassified, the no block will be marked. Oh, pero wala na dyan sa ating form. Hindi na yung nakalagay dyan ang classified kasi meron na tayo nakalagay dyan na security classification. And that ends our video. So, thank you and keep safe. See you in the next video.